Hi there, Tina Thompson here from the Toma Chamber and Visitor Center. And today I'm with a face that many of you probably recognize, Dr. Bridget Owens. I can't talk today, apparently. But, you know, her and I were having a conversation last week about just my body feeling differently, adjusting to our new normal and different working conditions, that kind of thing. And thought maybe it would be a good time to refresh everyone on the proper ways to sit, especially as we're all kind of figuring out a new normal here. So, Bridget, do you want to share some thoughts with us today?
Oh, absolutely. And thank you, Tina, for having me on.
Absolutely.
And you're right. This is this new normal that everybody's trying to get used to as far as working from home. And I've had so many patients come in complaining of all of a sudden, underneath their right shoulder blade hurts, or they're getting tingling down their arm, their wrist is painful, their low back is hurting more. And I start talking to them and find out that they're sitting in their recliner with their laptop in their lap, or they're sitting on their couch using a TV tray and they've got their, computer set up there, or, their setup that they have at their makeshift office. I have Tina's problem. Their makeshift office at home is just not set up ergonomically well for them. And so people need to really look at that. Something that's important is to look at your keyboard. You want to have that at the proper height where you have your arms bent at 90 degrees. You don't want to have your arms up too high or down too low to then where you got your bent over. You want to have your monitor up. What's nice about setting something up at home, like at your kitchen table or making a makeshift desk in a room, is you can put a shoebox underneath it, or what, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just needs to be functional. And so you want to have that your monitor, within what's the word I'm looking for, but right across at your eyesight, just slightly above or slightly below. You want to keep a nice straight view with your monitor. And then as far as your chair, you can always retrofit it. That's what they call it, where you can put like a pillow behind your low back, maybe to support, should you be vertically challenged like our sweet Tina is. And I snuck that in.
I saw that.
And so you put like a pillow behind your back, maybe use a couple of books that you can put your feet on to lift your knees up a little bit, and that takes pressure off your low back when you're sitting. So that's, kind of talking about setting up your workstation. But something else I really want to stress is remember the 20-20 rule. And that is every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break. And so set your phone, like when I'm back here doing charts, I'll set my phone for 20 minutes and it'll beep at me. And invariably I will find myself bent forward, because that's just what we do. We suck our face closer to our monitor, and you're pinching off the back of your neck and your shoulders are tightening up. And so ding, 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 it goes off. I turn it off and I'll stand up, and it's like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and I'll roll my shoulders. Ha!
There we are.
Hello, are we still there?
We got you here again.
Whoop, I lost you.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Am I not pushing something right?
Nope, I can hear
Hello?
you. I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, Tina. Hello? Oh, you can hear me though. Okay, thank you for the text. Okay, well, sorry, my phone rang. It happens. And it might ring again, I don't know. But I guess the point I wanted to get across was the taking that 20-second break. You roll your shoulders. Be sure to stand up and take pressure off your low back, and lean back and roll your shoulders. Because when we sit, our spine gets flexed forward. And so we're sitting at the computer all flexed forward. So when you stand up for that 20 seconds, lean back and push your chest towards the ceiling. Lean your head back and extend your low back just for 20 seconds. And then plop right back down, start your timer, and get back to whatever you were working on. But that 20 seconds really makes a difference. So I call that the 20-20 rule. Are you still, you're hearing me, right? Give me a thumbs up because I can see
hear
you.
you.
Okay, but I can't
Can
hear you. So, okay, we're okay
you can't
though.
hear me.
Okay, I can't hear you, but you can hear me. Okay, good. A few other things I wanted to mention that I think is really important with everybody, so many people working from home, is try to keep a regular schedule. You know, make yourself go to bed at a certain time, make yourself get up at a certain time, and get up and do something, whether it's go for a walk, you know, do a quick little workout, something to get your heart rate going, and then jump in the shower, you know, shower and get all fresh and ready for the day, even though you're just going to put a fresh pair of pajamas on, you know, whatever it is that you do. But you want to make sure you put on a pair of jeans every couple of days so you don't realize you don't have spillage, right? But and that's, you know, and that brings something else up is I want to really encourage people to try to keep plenty of good whole foods in your house. You know, do some meal prep, you know, cut up some celery, cut up some apples, you know, have some healthy snacks, because boy, when you're at home, it's way too easy to make that little extra trip into the kitchen and you grab that bag of chips or that box of crackers. And next thing you know, when you try to put on those jeans after a couple of days, you're like, oh, dad gum. So eating the whole foods is definitely, I want to really encourage that. Plus, it keeps inflammation down. And so you don't get as sore and feel as bad, because those processed foods like chips and crackers and Little Debbie's or Ho-Ho's or whatever it is that people grab, those processed foods, they cause inflammation in your cells, and it makes you feel so much worse. And you know, it's already hard on us when we sit, that when you get all that extra inflammation in your body from making poor snack choices, that can become a problem. Something that, oh yeah, water, good girl, I saw you. Yes, ma'am. Yes. And that's another thing. If you're drinking an adequate amount of water, good girl, you got to take a break. You got to jump up and, you know, go make room for more water. So you need to be drinking half your body weight in ounces every day. So for some of us, that's way more than others. But take your body weight, divide it in half, and that's the number of ounces you should be drinking every day. And to be honest, people tend to get sick a little more often in the colder months, and they think it's because of the cold temperatures outside, when really it's a lot of people are chronically dehydrated in the colder months. And so you want to keep working on drinking your water even when the weather's cooler. But now it's nicer out. And something else is to just what you did, Tina. It's like, get up and go outside. Yeah. Go for a walk. We have a beautiful trail along the river here, you know, over by Fireman's Park. People have nice neighborhoods. It's like, get out and go for a walk. And I know when I walk the trail and there's people coming towards me, you know, we do the wide berth and everybody does the air high five, you know, but, you know, we're all doing this together and we're all getting our sunshine and our fresh air. And we don't have to all run up and give everybody a big sloppy hug or anything when we see them. We just air five and acknowledge that everybody's out getting some fresh air. And that really helps. It helps your mental wellness along with your physical wellness. So let's see. One other thing I wanted to mention, digital detox, which is to get outside. Also, foam rolling is a really great thing to do, because, you know, we get in these chairs and we get to sitting down, and your muscles, they tighten up. You know, the circulation gets pulled up in your lower extremities. And it's like, get your foam roller out. And if you don't have one, they're a very inexpensive, and I highly recommend, if you like, go on Amazon or whatever and get a foam roller, get the little booklet that you can get with it, because it will give you some pictures and some demonstrations of, if you want to work the calf area or the glute area or maybe the middle back, it'll give you some guidance. But a foam roller is a great way to get the blood flow going, and it's just a great way to increase your circulation. So, Well, I hate that I can't hear you visiting with me, Tina.
Can you hear me now?
I don't know. I don't know. But I know you could probably ask me some questions, but I tried to kind of cover everything. Oh, something I wanted to mention. I want to back up. I was talking about meals and snacks and making sure we're making good choices. Now more than ever, it's more important that we try to eat whole foods, because people need to realize that cancers and viruses, hello, they survive in acidic mediums. And so when we are eating, a bunch of processed foods and a bunch of animal products, it just increases our acidity in our body. And that's what that stuff thrives in. So the more fruits and vegetables and whole grains, not processed grains, but good whole grains that we can eat, it keeps our body more alkaline, which is good. That's what we want. We want the happy cells thriving in our body, not the unhappy, unhealthy ones. So, well, poop, Tina. I guess you can do sign language. Hey, was that good? You're better than I am.
Um,
Well,
I'll go ahead and end here.